All right, so in this video, we are going to be learning to make what's called a Triskele ornament. And it's made with 3 spiral sheets of paper, or when you put them together, they create this spiral effect. So what you're going to need for this following supplies, you're going to need your coloring sheet that has 3 templates on it that we use for this. You are going to need some double-sided tape, a tool that's simply going to be used to cause some creases in your paper, and this is just a nice little burnishing tool that'll work, and a pair of scissors. And then the last 2 things are you're going to need a set of colored pencils and your instruction sheets. Okay, so these again are the tools that you're going to need. Okay, so first thing you're going to do, if I follow the instructions sheet, is that you take your coloring sheet or your design sheet, and you would obviously color this in. And then the next step is you're going to take your burnishing tool, and you are going to basically cause a crease anywhere these circles are right here. You can see there's 4 on each of these rectangles. Okay, so you do it on all 12 of these, right? Am I counting right? We got 4 and 3, you bet. Okay, now what you want to do when you do these is you're just going to take your tool and kind of rub it along this edge, and it's going to create a crease that'll help you to bend this. So it doesn't take a long time, but you do have to be patient. You can go like this and just go across. You just want to be careful not to rip the paper. So my preference is to kind of go back and forth, and again, just cause a crease in the paper. Okay, and you do that on all of these. Okay, so again, we've colored it. We've now taken the tool. We've created the crease. And then the next step is you're going to cut these out. So through the magic of videotaping, I have already done all of that. Okay, so I put some color on these. Now, once you've cut them out, then you're going to take and you're just going to go along that circle, and you're just going to kind of fold it in gently. You can see I've already done it a little bit to cause a curve on this side and this side. All right, and then here as well. And you can see by doing that, you can see where the half circle shapes are. It's almost easier to see on the back side. So I did this with all 3 of these, and these are identical. All right, so then the next step is to actually put it together. That was probably the longest part right there. This is the easy part. And we are currently on, if I'm following along here, we are actually past step number 3. And so we're going to go to step number 4 and 5, which is we're going to go ahead and put it together. So I'm going to take just a tiny bit of the double-sided tape. The first time I did this, I actually used too much of it, and you just need a little tiny bit of it. You can also use glue for this. Like you could use a glue stick, that works just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on the end that has a little line right here. So I'll just put it right on that end. Nice thing about double-sided tape is it's just quick and easy to put them together. So I'm going to go ahead with the other side, and I'm just going to line up right on that line so that the double-sided tape holds it together. All right, and there's my first loop. I'm going to do this with a second loop. Again, where the line is, I'll put the double-sided tape. I got that one just a little bit too big. Hopefully I can get this to work here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to line it up. Okay, all right. So you'll notice I have one left that has not been taped together yet. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this loop inside of this loop. So it looks like that. All right, and then the next step is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it through this side and then come up around and come back through here. So right now I'm not too worried about these being, the half circles being folded in. In fact, it's almost easier if it's flat. And I'm just going to pull it through. Okay, and if it starts to move around, you just adjust and you be patient. And I'm going to go ahead and go through, come on up through the other side of this loop. Okay, so it looks like this. Okay, once I get done with this, then I can take, again, my third piece of little double-sided tape. Again, you don't need very much. And we're going to loop this one together. Oh, it's sticky. All right, I was not on there. Let me see if I can get a little straighter. There we go. Okay, that is the hardest part, because now all we're going to do is we're going to keep rotating each one of these loops so that we see the half circle shape. So I see it here, I see it here, which means I also see it on this side. And so it looks like I kind of got lucky and all the half circle shapes are showing. So at this point, I'm just going to start kind of folding those half circle shapes in. And do that on each one. And if they start to move or rotate, just kind of straighten them out so that it's exposed. And essentially, this is it. It starts to form this really cool shape once you get these all creased. Got a couple more to do. You see what I did there? I just kind of pulled it up a little bit, lessen the tension. And this is it. Let me see if I have any more to do. Okay, got it here, got it here. Yep, I do. Well, it's pretty cute. All right, and there we go. There is the final shape. And here is one without color. I think the color adds a whole lot to it. So that's it. Enjoy.